Hello, good afternoon. I greeted formally. Good afternoon po, Doktora Karingal. Yes po. I looked around. Can I ask where Dr. Falcon is? May bibigay sana akong file? I was expecting them to answer pero nagtinginan sila. Why? I asked in confusion. Doktora Karingal? She answered and sighed. Yun nga po, Doktora, si Doc po kanina nahimatay. What? I almost screamed that. Nabitawan ang hawak ko at nagpanik. Where is he? Nasa ER po, Doktora. Di ko na siya pinatapos. Kaagad akong tumalikod. Halos takbuin kong ER at nang makarating, agad na nagtanong. At nang ituro nila, mabilis akong lumapit. I removed the curtains. My chest tightened when I saw him sleeping peacefully on the bed. Oh, Doktora Francesca. My gaze landed behind me and saw the doctor. Doc, I called. How is he? I asked. Ayos naman siya, hindi ba? Gutom ba siya kaya siya nahimatay? Tuloy-tuloy kong sabi. Naisip ko binigay niya sa akin ng pagkain na para sana sa kanya. I saw the shock written on his face when they saw my reaction kaya't bumuntong hininga ko para kumalma. Sorry, I cleared my throat. It's okay, Doktora. He smiled and nodded. Naglakad siya papalapit kay Jericho kaya ganun din ako. I sat beside him on the bed and touched his hand. Sorry for being nosy, but what happened? Magkakilala ba kayo ng personal ni Doc? Aniya kaya natigilan na ako. Oh sorry, I'm not being nosy. I was just curious. Ikaw kasi lagi ang bukang bibig ni Doc kapag nagkakausap kami. Tapos ngayon nagpapanik ka. I cleared my throat and sighed. Kakilala ko lang po siya sa ospital sa Maynila dati. Oh, he nodded and smiled. So I assume you knew he has amnesia. I immediately nodded and listened attentively. Kinausap ako ni Doc tungkol dyan. I'm a neurologist so I assume that's why he's asking me. Hindi ko pa alam kung bakit nung una, pero naintindihan ko na rin. Tinanong niya kung may pag-asa ba raw maalala kagad yung nakalimutan niya. My heart swelled upon hearing, kaya't napahawak ako na mahigpit sa kanya. I was not a licensed hypnotist so I couldn't help in that aspect. I told him to let it happen alone, not even force it pero makulit yata. He was telling me his head's been aching lately. I assumed it was because he is forcing himself. Tapos kanina I heard he just got out of the DR when he fainted. I find it hard to breathe. Muling napasulap ako kay Jericho. Bakas doon ang pagod sa mukha niya. He is stressed. Muling sabi niya. And also due to exhaustion, alam mo namang maliit na probinsya lang ang San Isidro, pero ang daming nanganganak. Maybe it's his way to make me laugh. Nang sulyapan ko siya, may ngiti pa rin sa labi niya. I don't know what relationship you two have, but I'm hoping kung sakali may problema kayo, maayos niyo agad or magkaintindihan kayo. He is trying hard, Doktora Karingal, and I can see you're hurting too. I am no professional when it comes to feelings like that, but I can see you two are still in love with each other. Namilog ang mata ko. Mabilis napailing. No, I said in a low voice. Okay. He smirked and glanced at Jericho's way. He will wake up maybe after an hour or two. Doon muna ako sa ward ko, Doktora. You can stay here if you like. When he left and closed the curtain, my eyes landed back at Jericho. Humigpit ang hawak ko sa kanyang kamay. Muli ko yung hinaplos ng unti-unti, nilapit ang labi ko para magpatak ng halik. Bakit mo kasi binigay sa akin yung lunch mo? Bulong ko sa kanya at ibinaba ang kamay. Pagkatapos inabot ko ang buhok niya para saklit na suklayan ang daliri ko. You should not be forcing yourself. I may look crazy talking to someone sleeping but I did not care. I should have checked when I saw you like that earlier. I'm sorry. I stayed there for maybe half an hour. Ayoko sanang umalis para intayin ang pagising ni Jericho pero pinatawag ako sa ward kaya dumalo ako at nag-asikaso ng pasyente. After an hour and it's my time to go home, nagtungo ako kaagad sa ER para i-check kung gising na si Jericho. Pero ang nurse na naglilinis na lang ng higaan ang naabutan ko. Doktora, good afternoon. She greeted and I smiled and nodded. Good afternoon too? Sa Jericho? I asked. Si Doc Falcon po. Nagising po kanina siguro mga 20 minutes ago. I-check ko nga po sana pero sabi niya ayos na po siya tapos umalis. Hindi ko po alam kung saan. I nodded and thanked her. Nagtungo ako sa pedia ward para magtanong, pero hindi raw nagpunta doon sa Jericho. I also went to my station and even to neurology, and other parts of the hospital but I could not see him, which made me really nervous. Nag-ikot-ikot ako. Nakaabot pa ako sa 4th floor kakahanap sa kanya sa mga department, pero wala. At nung naisip kong umuwi na lang, baka naroon siya. Pero nadaanan kong medyo nakaawang na pintuan ng rooftop. My forehead crazed. I could ignore it and go home but my feet have a mind of its own. Binuksan ko ang rooftop at pumasok. Ang dalawang maliliit na ilaw lang ang nagbibigay liwanag, kaya medyo nakakatakot. I was about to leave when I heard faint sobs. Napahawak ako na mahigpit sa bag ko. Is that a ghost? I shivered. Was about to run away from the place when I saw a silhouette from underneath one of the lights. It was enough to make me scream and run away from that place, but the familiar build stopped me. I walked towards him, and my heart squeezed tightly when I saw who was it. Jericho is sitting on the ground with his head down and pressed on his palm. His shoulders are shaking because of his cries, and it was agonizing to hear. Naglakad ako mas malapit sa kanya. Inangat ng kamay para hawakan ang kanyang buhok, pero hindi ko yun itinuloy. Sa halip, tahimik akong naupo sa lapag katabi niya. Walang pakialam kung maramihan din ang damit. I felt him still from his face. Na medyo sumilip siya ay makita ko. Bumalatay ang gulat sa mga mata ni Jericho kaya ngumiti ako. You okay? I asked in a soft voice, even offering him my hanky, and he removed his palms on his face and faced me. One by one, I saw the tears falling from his both bloodshot eyes. Nagkatitigan kami. Naiwan sa ere ang kamay kong may hawak na panyo nang basta na lamang siyang tumayo bago lumuhod sa harapan ko. Jericho! Tawag ko sa sobra kong pagkagulat. Lalo pa nang sapuhin niya ang kamay kong nakalahad sa ere at inilapit sa mukha niya. Naalala ko na. His voice broke and he began sobbing more. I remembered everything. Ayoko man unti-unting nahulog ang luha ko. I'm sorry, he whispered. I'm sorry babe, please, I'm sorry. Huwag ka na magalit. Sorry. Di ako nakasagot. Mas nanginig ang kanyang balikat na napapikit na ako at mas lumapit siya. Mas yumakap siya sa akin. His strong arms became my strength when I felt my body weakening. Gagawin kong lahat. Puno ng panibog ko ni Jerichong bulong. I did my best, babe. I remembered you now. Sorry, it took me so damn long to remember every memory. My eyes glinted in tears when he gently cupped my cheek. His eyes filled with sorrow and regrets. Sorry kung matagal ako. Uuwi naman ako. Mahinang sabi niya at tinaplos muli ang pisngi ko. Kung kailan naman kasi naaalala ko ng lahat, saka ka nawala sa akin. My loud sobs filled the place, and he was just cuddling me, touching my arms because I am shaking so much. Please, don't leave me. He begged those words on my ear while he is hugging me. Ang gago ko lang, kasi sana inalagaan kita, kahit wala na akong maalala noon. If only I did not listen to other people. If only I believe you. If only you are still mine. Paano si Vanessa? I was even surprised to finally say that name. He was stunned. Kita ko kung paano si Jericho natigilan, pero maya-may lumayo na sa akin at muling hinanap ang mata ko. What about her? Malambing niyang tanong at mas sinaplos ang pisngi ko nang hinalaki niya. Tell me, okay? Tell me everything you want to say. Ask me anything. Sasagutin ko, pangako. I bit my lower lip and dried the tears on my cheeks and looked at him. Why did she call you? Called? His brows furrowed. When? Nung nakaraan. Mahinang sagot ko at pinagmasdan ang isang kamay niya. Hinuhuli ang mga daliri para haplusin. Yung mga nangyari sa atin. She called and texted you? Is that why? Inanap niya ang tingin ko pero nag-iwas lang ako at pinagmasdan ang kamay namin. I blocked his number a lot of times, Francesca. What he said made me look at him again and saw the truth on his eyes. Ever since Stacy, I did not have a connection with her. His voice broke when he said our baby's name. Then why? She's doing everything to get my number again. When I blocked her, she used a new number. When I changed my number, she found it again. And all I could do now is ignore her. She's calling you, honey? Malungkot kong sabi. If you two are still together, why are you still here with me? Bakit ka pa sumusunod sa akin? We are divorced, hindi ka ba napapagod na palagi kitang inaaway? Kung siya na lang, di ba siya naman ang mahal mo? Who told you it was her I love? He asked me back, startling me. And we are divorced. If I am still in love with her, I would probably come back, running, but I am here, chasing you. No matter how many times you wanted me to give up, to leave you alone, ayoko. Bakit? He lifted my hand and gave it a small kiss. Kasi mahal kita, Francesca. Ikaw lang nag-iisa sa puso ko. Sa'yo lang ako palagi uuwi. Why would I give up the only woman I love this much? You are strong to even try and mend our broken marriage, and now, ako naman. Kung pagod ka naman, ako nang lalaban para sa'yo, para sa atin. I beat my inner cheek and composed myself to refrain from crying too much. I swear to you, I swear to my life, Francesca, I never fooled around anyone else. He said in a whisper. I wanted to start everything, a fresh one. Gusto ko sayuin ka. Ayoko ikulong ka sa kasal na sakit lang idinulot sa'yo. You don't deserve that kind of pain, babe. You deserve the best. When I needed you the most, you weren't there. Mas naiyak ako. Kailangan kita, Jericho. Nung nawala si Stacy, nasan ka, ha? I smacked his chest after pulling my hand away from his grip, and he gasped and closed his eyes but still let me. I was alone. It was our anniversary. Our baby, Stacy died, pero wala ka. Nandun ka sa babae mo. Puno ng galit at panibugo kong sigaw. Sinampal ko siya pero hinayaan niya lang ako at mas tumungo lang. I was hurt. I was hurt. Mag-isa lang ako noon, wala akong makapitan kasi yung asawa ko. I sobbed and shook my head. He didn't say anything. He just let me hurt him. I couldn't contain my anger and agony as I burst out every pain it caused me. Kaya kong tiisin lahat, Jericho. Kaya kong ipaglaban ang kasal na yun, kahit maubos ako, pero si Stacy? I cried hysterically. Si Stacy, nung nawala siya, kailangan kita. Kailangan ko yung asawa ko. Kailangan ko sa Jericho ko, pero wala. He listened to me and did not say anything. I was being physical but he did not fight and let me punch his chest in such distress. Wala ka. Wala yung tahanan ko nung kailangan ko ng pamilya. Wala yung asawa ko. Bulong ko at habang humahagulhol, mahigpit niya lang ako niyakap at hinaplos ang likod ko. Napagod din ako pagkaraan sa pag-iyak at pagpalo ko sa kanya. My hand fell and my body weakened more, but he assisted me while I was fragile. It took us a few minutes to finally calm me down, and he moved away, his jet black eyes glistening underneath the setting sun behind him. Are you okay now? He asked in a gentle voice. Can you listen? Or no, I can give you time. Gusto mo umuwi muna tayo tapos makapagpahinga ka? I shook my head. Just tell me everything now so we could end this once and for all. I saw the pain chatter the gentleness on his eyes. Muling nahulog ang luha ni Jericho para tumango siya at napanunok. Alright, he said in a low voice. After listening and you really cannot bear to be with me, I understand. He sighed and brushed his hair. Umayos siya ng upo sa harapan ko, muling humawak sa kamay ko. Vanessa called that night while I'm on my way home to you. Aniya habang nakatitig sa kamay ko. She said she wanted to apologize for lying to me, to ruin us, and that's it. I wasn't even planning to show my face and go to her place, but she said she has something important to say and it will only take a minute or two. Me being an idiot went there, curious of what she's going to say. Akala ko meron nga pero hindi niya ako pinapaalis. Sumubok akong umalis, Francesca. Nasa pintuan na ako papalabas nang bigla siyang sumigaw, and when I looked back, she was threatening me with a knife. What? I convinced her to stop it and we could talk about our problems, but she refused. Gusto niya magkabalikan kami. Then you should have come back to her. I have you, Francesca. His voice turned dark. I have a wife. I have you. Bakit ako makikipagbalikan sa kanya? But you couldn't even recognize me, right? It's her you thought you have a relationship with. Hindi ba madali? I promise you, we will work it out, right? He cut me off. I may be an asshole to you at first, but I intend to keep my promise and try to learn about you more, to remember us, to fix our marriage. Really? I asked bitterly. What about when I called you? You said she needed you. You even turned the call off. She was killing herself, Francesca. He explained in such desperation. It was too late for me to answer my phone because she took it from me. She asked me to stay with her or she will kill herself. She saw your name on my phone and asked me to say no to you, and I wasn't the one to turn it off. It was her. Natigilan ako. Unti-unti bumalik sa alaala ko ang nangyari nung araw na yon at naalala ang dugoan niyang damit. Then why? Sumulyap ako sa may braso niya. You were bleeding before? I was worried of you, so I know I have to do something. I tried taking the knife from her so I could leave or call her parents. At least, and we fought. She stabbed my arm and... Lumunok siya at napatungo. I called the ambulance after because she realized what she did. She was crying and saying sorry to me. I contacted her parents, found out about Stacy, and I was too late. I was late. I was even there for you. I did not even get to say goodbye to our daughter. Natahimik kaming dalawa. Ang pansin ko, nanatili sa kamay kong hawak at tinahaplos ng cherry ko. I'm sorry, sabi niya pagkaraan ng ilang sandali. Siguro I got to save this marriage if I just fix my idiotic attitude. Hulaan ko, ako pa rin ang toxic na tao noon. Baka lumala pa ito. Sinalyapan ko siya. Nahuli ko ang sakit at nanulumos sa mata ni Jericho habang pinagmamasan ng kamay niyang magkahawak, tila nang hihinayang. Kung hinawakan ko sana ng mahigpit, ang kamay ko hindi ko sana mabibitawan. Halos bulong na yon. I kept on begging you to take me back when in fact, I should give it to you. The will to decide? He touched my palm. Muli niyang inangat ang kamay ko, dinala sa kanyang labi bago hinanap ang mga mata ko. Mahal kita, he said in much sincerity. I honestly felt that. I don't want to give you up. I wanted to fight for you, but if seeing me hurts you, if you don't want me to pursue you more, then... His voice broke. Nangilid ang luha kong muli habang nakatitig sa kanya at nabakas ang kaunong reaksyon sa mga mata niya. I think it was a mixture of pain and acceptance. Kung sa ngayon gusto mong mapag-isa at magkaroon ng kapayapaan, tatanggapin ko. Sino ba namang matutuwa sa nangyari sa kasal natin? Ngayon ko lang na-realize sobrang sakit pala ng ulo ko para sa'yo. Hindi ka dapat ma-stress pero ikaw ay nasa-stress dahil sa akin. Are you giving up now? Di ko napigilan ng sarili nang lumabas ang pait doon. You will stop? You are leaving me alone? No, he shook his head. I won't just give up on you, Francesca. Itong pagmamahal ko sa'yo kasing tigas ng yelo kahit iuntog mo pa sa ulo ko. I closed my eyes. Couldn't help but smile at his remark before opening it again. I am just giving you some space so you would miss me. He smirked playfully. Hopefully? Ewan ko sa'yo, Falcon. Natawa ako at nailing sa kanya. What I mean is, he tucked my hair behind my ear. I'm willing to give you some space. I think me being this persistent is stressing you. I don't want to risk. Di naman ibig sabihin nun susuko na ako. My love for you is not that shallow, Francesca. I'll give you space but I'll still be pursuing you on the sidelines. You are persistent, huh? I am not Mr. Persistent for nothing, Elsa. He chuckled lowly. I could even offer you to hurt me, slap me or pull my hair. You could even push me down the stairs. Gago ka ba? Bumasangot na ako. Kakaalala mo pa nga lang gusto mo ulit mabagok? He laughed. Sa kabila ng luha na bakas ko ang aliw niya. Kidding aside, but I will do everything just so I could woo you again. Start from scratch kahit magsaka pa ako habang buhay. Makuha ko lang muli, ikaw gagawin ko. I won't even try to embarrass myself but I became a viral funny meme on social media. He sighed. But it's okay. Kung kapalit ay ngiti mo, okay na. They can laugh all they want but at least, hari ako ng dinibdibang lupa ng San Isidro at bagay tayo. I bit my inner cheek and reached for his face too, and dry his tears too. What about Vanessa? Bahagya akong tanong. What happened to her? She was on the hospital. She was ill, Francesca. Her family asked professionals for help. Why can't she still call me? That I don't know. He sighed and stood, offering me his hand. What? He gritted his teeth when he realized where I was sitting. Why are you sitting on the floor, Francesca? It's cold there. It's okay, hindi naman. I asked and took his hand. And I am wearing pants. He groaned, ang tigas ng ulo. Reklamo pa ni Jericho. Walang chocolate bar ngayong gabi. Aniya at parang wala lang na pinagpagan, paalis ang dumi sa pants ko. Sa may puwetan pa, exactly. What? I exclaimed. Why? My eyes widened when he spanked me from behind. Kagad kong naramdaman ang kung anong weird sa pakiramdam. That is how you punish a naughty girl. He moved his face back on me and grinned, his seducing jet black eyes staring. You sat on the floor and... Jericho? I called and he stopped from speaking. He hummed. Nawala ang atensyon sa pants ko at muling pumunas ang tulong luha sa pisngi ko. He even fixed may bangs at dahil sa sobrang magkalapit kami, napanunok ako. Amoy na amoy ko ang pamilyar at panlalaking pabango niya. Even if he cried, he still looked so damn hot and, well, I trailed off and licked my lower lip, staring at his delicious and lickable neck and saw a golden shine in it. I'm sorry I made my baby cry again. He hummed again and looked for my eyes. You okay? Gutom ka na ba? Anong gusto mong kainin? Kainin mo ako. I answered nervously and his jaw dropped. At dito na po nagtatapos ang kabanata ng ating kwento. Sana'y muli niyo po akong samahan sa mga susunod pang kabanata. Maraming salamat po. Ingat po tayong lahat.